Hi guys, welcome to today's video. My name is Renuka Rajaram and I'm here today with a get ready with me video. So guys, I'm going out a bit later into the city today, so I thought, oh, why not film the makeup look of today as well as a bit of a talking video. So yeah, how have you guys been? I have actually been quite busy. Yeah, my dance classes, they did not stop during the holiday season. We chose to continue the classes. So during the holiday period, all of my classes were still there every Sunday. And now for the little kids, their holidays are coming to an end. So they will be starting school, I think this Wednesday, if I'm correct. As well as henna bookings, I've been starting to get some here and there. Most of my bookings are shifted to next year. I've still been getting some bookings here and there, quite last minute for some people that still choose to do a wedding, but a bit more small. Also enjoying my holidays a little bit, because in the beginning of September I will be starting my university too again, and I'm actually studying international business and management. If you have been following my channel for a bit longer, you've probably seen my exchange to Singapore, which I did last year, which was so amazing, and the vlogs of those are also up on my channel. It just feels like I started studying international business 2 years ago or something, but it already has been quite a few years, and it's just crazy how quickly time flies by. So I filled my brows with Anastasia Beverly Hills, their pomade, the dip brow in the color Ebony. So now I will kind of shade my eyebrows with a little bit of concealer. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible one in the color Latte. I am planning on recording a video of my top foundations or concealers. For me especially, I've been trying to work on myself during this time, and I felt like COVID was a reality check for us. Before COVID hit, appointment to appointment without really stopping and thinking about the things that we do in life. I can knock on wood, but say with the grace of God that my family is okay, but I know that a lot of families have lost their loved ones. I cannot even imagine what those families must have been through. I primed my eyes with the concealer. I will be using this palette by Morphe, the 3503 palette in Fierce by Nature. It's a really gorgeous palette, and I got it like in December, I think. Beautiful colors. You can do a lot of amazing things with this one. A lot of different options. I will be using this color. So yeah guys, I have been reflecting a lot on the things that I do, and I will be using this shade next. It's more of a brown, warm brown color, and just on the outer parts of my eyes, and just blending it. I don't want to do something that's too dramatic. I've been getting some messages from some lovely people that they've seen my YouTube and they tell me to keep doing what I'm doing, and I think that's so kind that some of you really go out of your way to express your gratitude, which makes me very grateful too. For me, it's so awesome to actually meet people who watch my videos. I might not have been as frequent as I might have wanted to be, but it's still so amazing that some of you follow me and like the content that I produce, because the videos that I put out, I try my best to make it a good one. I work quite hard on the content I deliver. It takes me quite a bit of time to put out a video because I want it to be perfect, and I hope that you guys can enjoy the content that is there. I have very softly applied a pink shade, this one. It's a very subtle coral pink, and I've applied it all over my eyelids. Going straight into eyeliner. This one is by Essence. It's my favorite, has been my favorite for a really long time, and I will be making a beautiful wing. Oh my goodness, you guys, the past few days it has been so hot. Usually around this time we're on holiday in India. But this year, because of COVID, of course, we stayed home. And it's quite nice to be here in the Netherlands in the summer, but it's quite a different heat. And in India we have an air conditioning and here we don't. So it is quite hot. The last few nights were so hot that I had to sleep with a fan on. I cannot imagine if you live in California or in Arizona, how hot it must be there. So that's my eyeliner done and just smudged it right there. Oh my goodness. I hate when that happens. So I will be popping on some lashes now. These ones I bought in Singapore on a market. It was on a bazaar during Eid, I think, during that period of Ramadan. There was so much food. Oh my goodness. I think I vlogged that in Singapore. Oh my goodness. My friends Rayla and I, we had so much fun. And we indulged in all of the foods we could find. Really. Oh my goodness. So I will be using lash glue from House of Lashes. This is one of my favorites. It has been my favorite since 2017, I think. But I cannot find it anymore in the Netherlands. So I ordered it straight from the US. I have never liked the Dio lash glue. I could not work with that one. For me that never worked because my eyes get teary a little bit. So this, it gets tacky when it dries, and because of the tackiness it just sticks right into your lashes. So always put a little bit of mascara on your lashes before you put falsies on. It protects your own eyelashes a little bit and it gives your falsies a base to lean on. I'm taking some professional pictures later today because I have done some henna, and this is a Moroccan style henna. So it is very different than my usual style. But yeah, I am shooting for this one. The foundation that I will be using is this one. It is so beautiful. It's from Tarte, the Found Sealer, in the color medium tan neutral. This is the bomb. It is so subtle, it's not too heavy. This foundation has SPF 20 in it. I bought this foundation in Singapore because in the Netherlands we do not have Tarte. I will take a stippling brush, very tiny amount of the foundation. I do not want a very heavy foundation, so just something to cover a little bit. I think it's definitely okay to see your skin through your makeup, because then you enhance your face instead of making it just a blank canvas. I'm not doing any wedding makeup or anything for a party like that, so keeping it as natural as possible. You can even see a few blemishes through the foundation. It is not a very thick foundation, but I really enjoy this, and you can layer it if you want to. Next I will take my beauty blender, and oh my goodness, this spray, holy krill. Oh, it's just a plain water spray. I think Evian has one too, but it's just water in a bottle. It's for face and body, and it says that it's good to fix the makeup as well. If I choose to fix my makeup with a spray, it's always with the real fixing spray. So I've dampened the brush, and I've dampened the beauty blender, and I will squeeze it a little bit so the water gets absorbed by it, but there's not too much water till a point that it drips out. Again, I'm going into my concealer, not too much, but just a few dabs here and there in the inner corners, and I usually bring it down. I go around my mouth like that, and I make a little cross right there. And what do you guys do for your daily makeup? I really wonder, because there was a time that I did a full face of makeup every single day with lashes and a whole eye look with all the different colors I could imagine. But I loved it, so then everything is fine. If you like your own look, that's the only thing that matters, right? I'm quickly popping on the lashes as the glue has already dried a little bit. Doing lashes every single day, I couldn't live without lashes, guys. Crazy how much lashes can open up your eyes, just like that. Always need to have a little bit of concentration to do this. So that's it. So that is the lashes up close. I think it's so pretty. It definitely makes a look complete. Okay, so the last few things to finish this look is, first of all, a little bit of mascara on the bottom lashes. I will take a little bit of the brown color that I applied on the top of my eye and I bring it down. And I always make weird faces, I'm sorry. And I take a little bit of the pink on the inside. My base is done, the eyes are done, the brows are done. So I'm continuing on to contour. I'm using the Huda Beauty in Fair. This is such a beautiful contour product. I take this with a brush. There are multiple ways you can do it. I even have the brush for this specific contour, which you just apply it right there and blend it out with the other side of the brush. But what I do, I take it just on a brush like this. I will tilt my head, I'll show you. And I just apply it like that. Take a little bit and apply it just like that. And you can see the definition that it just directly gives to your face. See? So now it's just onto you to blend it. You can blend it with your beauty blender. I will just go in with this brush and blend it out. But the remaining product I put on my double chin first. You can see that the color Fair is just enough for my skin tone. I do not need anything darker than this. And if I really want a dark contour, I go in with a powder contour on top. I think this step really makes a big difference. So this is definitely a recommendation, guys. Purchase this one, try it out for yourself, and I think you will fall in love. I do not set my face at this point in time. I go in with my blush first. I'm using this cute brush from Real Techniques. It's just a fluffy blush brush. And the blush that I will be using today is by MAC. This beautiful color in Sun Bisque. Apply it just above my contour. I do not apply it on the apples of my cheeks, but I start right there. So I go in and then I bring it down a little bit. Because when you just do the apples of your cheeks, it makes your cheeks even rounder and chubbier in my case. So I do not want that. I just want to get a little bit of color and make it look seamless. So what is remaining, I take it and I brush it over my nose. There is very little left on the brush, so it gives a very healthy, alive look, but it is so slight that you cannot see it a lot. So just like that, not overly too much. And this Sun Bisque, it is a beautiful color. I'll just pick it up on my finger, but you cannot really, how do I explain this? It is pigmented, but it's not too much. It is very subtle. So just before I go in with my setting powder, I will go in with highlight. So what I can do is I can go in with this highlight from Anastasia, or what I do is I go in with this one from Versali. Today I'm feeling this one from Anastasia a bit more. It's gold. It's more rosé gold actually, and this one is in the color Embrace. So what I do, I take my setting spray. This one is by Morphe. It's the Continuous Setting Mist. I spray it on. Fan brush, that is perfect for highlighting. Take a bit of the product, tap the excess off, and because the setting spray has wet this area, I will go in very gently and apply the product. If you feel like you need a bit more, just go on top over that area and blend that highlight in. I can take my beauty blender a little bit and I tap it into the face. Almost done. I will go ahead and take my powder, setting powder from Laura Mercier and translucent. This powder from Laura Mercier, this is really the best. It's really expensive. I think it's 54 euros here in the Netherlands, but the finish that it gives is just awesome. So I take it on a quite dense brush actually, and I will set this area, my T-zone, and the chin area. And I just pat it in. I'm just pushing it into the areas which need it and getting rid of that shine, oiliness, setting it, but I did not necessarily felt the need to remove all of the dark circles by applying a whole lot of concealer. So then I'm going in with a last spray of setting spray. I will let that dry for a few seconds, and there we have the makeup look, guys. I think this is so chic, so classy. I could do this every day, but that's just me. When I explained to you, there was a time that I wore these big eyelashes every single day, and a makeup look like this was just my daily go-to look. But of course you don't need to, and most of the days I just put a little bit of mascara, very easy base, and that's just it. And yeah, that rounds up my look. If I want to make this a bit more dramatic, I would add to the eyeliner, because these lashes are quite big. I would make it a bit more thicker and larger to yeah, accentuate the eyes a bit more. I'm keeping the lips very simple. I have applied some lip balm or lip gloss, and I go in and put a little bit, a tiny bit of a lip pencil on, and this one is in the color Cork by MAC. So yeah guys, that completes my look for today. It is not too difficult, very easy to do, and I would definitely recommend you to try it out. Let me know what you think of this look, and I'll see you in my next video. So until then, stay happy.